What is going on, YouTube family? So I've been getting a ton of DMs lately asking me about my trading journey, specifically how I went from being completely broke to where I am today. And honestly, it wasn't some secret magic strategy or specific indicator that changed everything for me. After burning through my first 30K and almost quitting altogether, I realized something that completely changed my trading game. It was all in my head, literally. My mindset was what was holding me back the entire time. But before I get into it, a quick reality check. If you're here thinking trading is your way to getting rich overnight, then click away now. Seriously. That mentality is exactly what will destroy your account. Now, when I got into trading, I was a complete mess psychologically. I would jump into trades because someone with more experience was tweeting about the same pair that I was looking at, hoping that they would have the right direction. When it was in the red, I would panic close my position. That let me know that my emotions were completely affecting my decision making. Now I can think back to one trade that I took back in 2020, which caused the most heart-dropping moment that I had whilst trading. I lost 6K in like 3 hours trading because I couldn't handle seeing my position fluctuate so much. I was over leveraged on my account, my heart was pounding, and I couldn't think straight. I was in fight or flight mode while trying to make financial decisions. Not exactly a recipe for success. Now here's what took me so long to figure out. The market is basically designed to trigger your worst psychological impulses. It's like a machine built to make you act on greed, fear, hope, and revenge all at once. But once I started understanding this, everything changed. When you get how the psychology of the market works, it becomes way more predictable. So let me break down the 5 psychological principles that completely changed my trading game. The first one is the identity shift. I had to stop seeing myself as someone trying to get money from the market. Instead, I needed to see myself as someone who's providing a service to the market, specifically liquidity at the right times and places. So instead of thinking, how can I make money today? I started thinking, what service am I providing to the market today? It sounds completely weird, but it changed my whole approach to each trade that I looked to take. I started viewing myself as a professional risk manager rather than someone who was gambling for a dopamine hit. My entries became calculated services rather than hopeful bets. The second principle, process over outcome. Now this right here changed everything. For 6 straight months, I completely stopped thinking about how much money I made or lost each day. The only thing that mattered was, did I follow my trading plan? Some days I would lose money, but follow my trading plan perfectly, and I'd actually celebrate that. Other days I would make money, but break my rules, and I would be pissed at myself. This completely rewired my brain. I stopped getting dopamine from winning trades and started getting them from disciplined execution instead. Third, the 1% rule. Most traders are trying to hit home runs every day. I realized steady and compounded gains is what actually allows you to profit over time. Now I shifted my focus on growing my account over a 3-month period and allowing myself to see the results of what compounding can do. Now it sounds long, right? But you won't understand until you do it what that percentage return will look like over a year period. More importantly, it took off the pressure of having to force trades or over leverage my positions in order to see results. Would you rather make 50% in a trade and then lose it all in the next day? Or would you rather make 5% a week compounding your account with minimal drawdown? Once I embraced this, trading became a marathon, not a sprint. The fourth principle is emotional circuit breakers. Now this one is practical. After any big win or loss, I take a mandatory 30-minute break away from the charts. No exceptions. I literally get up, walk away from my computer, and go and reset somewhere. This is to prevent revenge trading after losses or overconfidence after big wins. These are the 2 deadliest psychological traps in trading. I also have a hard rule. 3 consecutive losses means I'm done for the day. Now, it's not because I can't recover financially, but because I've noticed statistically I'm likely to make poor decisions when I'm already in a psychological hole. The 5th and last one is compartmentalization. When I'm at my desk, I'm in trader mode, calculated, following my plan, and emotionally detached. When I leave my trading desk, that identity stays there. I physically and mentally separate trading from the rest of my life. This separation keeps trading results from messing up my mood, my relationship, and my self-worth. The market doesn't care about your feelings, so keeping them separate protects both your trading and your actual life. Look, I'm not gonna lie, implementing these practices wasn't some overnight transformation. It took me 2 years of consistent practice before it became second nature. But the change was insane. My trading went from heart-dropping moments on the chart to nice steady gains with manageable drawdowns. And the wild part of it all is that I actually use simpler strategies now than when I first started. The difference is entirely psychological. Now, trading hasn't just given me financial freedom, it's taught me discipline, emotional control, and how to make decisions under pressure. Skills that have made every part of my life better. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. The market doesn't test your knowledge, it tests your character. Most people fail because they're trying to outsmart the market instead of mastering themselves. Now, if any of this was useful, drop a comment below. I'm curious to see which one of these principles resonated with you the most. Also, let me know if you have any psychological tricks that helped you on your trading journey. And if you want the actual trading journal that I use with all of these psychological tracking metrics, DM me the word journal and I'll send it over to you. Now that's all for today. Remember guys, your biggest trading edge isn't some fancy indicator. It's the 6 inches in between your ears. Train it well. Thank you for watching the latest episode. If you like that, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content. I'll see you on the next video.